All this talk of death and disaster, but you won't give me any answers? I want one solid reason, Mama, one reason why you want me to stay away from Ethan.
Because we're in danger. I have been warning you all night, trying to make you understand that there is true peril for every Lopez Fitzgerald if you ignore me.
You know what? You know what I see? I see my mother betraying everything that she stands for. I see my mother betraying her own daughter. How can you treat me like this? How can you expect me to just give up the one man that I love? How can you expect me to live my life without love?
You'll find someone new. Someone better.
Someone better. There isn't a better man out there for me, and you know that.
Oh, there are a lot of men, Mija. You just need to keep yourself open to find new love.
Like you. Oh, Mama, let me tell you. Every time I smell this cheap candle burning, I think about you. Lighting a candle for Papa. Every night in front of the window. Like you were lighting a candle for a saint. You were alone, Mama, and you stayed alone. You didn't try to find anybody else. You lived your life without love.
I loved your father.
And how did that turn out, Mama? For years, you were like a widow. You were in pain, Mama. I saw it. I saw how lonely you were.
Yes, Theresa. It was hard.
And is that what you want for me? Pain and loneliness? How can you sentence me to a life without love, Mama?
I'm your mother. Do you think that I would want you or any one of my children to have just one moment of unhappiness? I worked hard, Theresa, my entire adult life, to make sure there was food on the table so that you would grow up strong and healthy, so that you would have the tools needed to lead happy lives. But I would rather see you all miserable than dead.
Dead? There you go again. You're talking about this person that wants to kill our entire family?
Because it's true, Theresa.
Okay, well tell me who it is. Who are you so afraid of?
Just do what I ask. Just give up Ethan. And if he really is the only one for you, then yes, Theresa, prepare yourself for a life alone. There are worse things, Mija.
Live my life alone with my children? Like you, Mama? No. I'm not doing that. No, I'm going to fight for Ethan. I'm going to fight for my children.
What do you think I'm doing, Theresa? I'm fighting for all of your lives.
Did you ever stop to think what would have happened if you would have just fought for Papa? That maybe you wouldn't have had to live your life alone the way you did?
That is not fair. I had no idea where your father was. I tried looking for him.
You never left Harmony, Mama. And if your children are so important to you, then why didn't you just go visit Paloma? I mean, not once did you go to Mexico to see her.
No, don't you dare throw that in my face. I couldn't. There was no money, Theresa.
No money. You didn't need money. There was this one night that I was waiting for you to come home, and you walked up with Ivy, and you know what? I hid, but I overheard Ivy say to you that you could borrow the Crane jet whenever you wanted so that you could go to Mexico to see your daughter, but you refused.
You were eavesdropping.
You could have gone to see Paloma, Mom, but you didn't. Not once did you go see her. Why?
Refused Ivy's offer to use the Crane jet because with the Crane studies, there's always a catch, Mija.
But didn't you want to see her, Mama? Didn't you want to see your own daughter?
Of course I did, Mija. I knew that she was safe and that she was loved, and that was enough. Besides, you know, if I would have accepted Ivy's offer to use the Crane jet to go to Mexico, she would have used that She would have held it over my head forever. I could just see her now. I could hear her asking me to work overtime and to travel with her as her personal maid.
But weren't you tempted? Didn't you want to see her?
Of course, Theresa. I thought about your sister every single day of my life. And I prayed that there was some way that she could be with us and we could be a family.
Hey, well, we were poor, you know, but when I got older, things were better, so why didn't you just send for her then?
You were just a child, Theresa. You have no idea what was going on back then. I wanted to see your sister many, many times, but there was no money.
Why didn't you borrow money, Mama, from Dr. Russell or from Mrs. Bennett?
What? This family doesn't accept charity, Theresa.
Okay, fine. That's over with. Fine. But did you regret not going back to Mexico, Mama? Because maybe if you did, you could have found Papa before he fell in love with Catherine. You could have reunited, and then we wouldn't have grown up without our father.
It! Just stop talking about Mexico. I don't want to hear it. I never want to go back there. It doesn't exist for me.
It doesn't exist for you, Mama? This is where you're from. You've always said how beautiful it was. This secret. It has something to do with Mexico, doesn't it? I'm right, aren't I? The secret has something to do with Mexico. And you're afraid that if I don't stay away from Ethan, the secret will somehow come out and it's a threat to our family.
Stop. Stop trying to figure things out. Theresa, there's nothing that you need to know.
Are you serious, Mama? You're telling me to walk away from the man that I love, the father of my children, and there's nothing that I need to know? No, I need to know everything. You want me to sacrifice my future happiness, my children's future happiness, and you're not going to tell me why?
Don't you see? I want you to be happy, Theresa. I want you to be with Ethan. I want you to grow old together with all your children around you. But that is not going to happen. There is true evil at our door.
I understand that you said more evil than Alistair.
Someone will kill us all, Theresa.
Okay, well, who? Who? Why does it have to be such a mystery?
Sometimes you just have to accept things on faith, Theresa. Do you think that I would go to such measures if I didn't have good reason?
Tell me the reason, Mama.
I have to go.
No, don't you go. Don't you go. No. I need to know, Mama. You need to listen to me, please.
I can't, Theresa. No more. It's enough. Just obey me. Okay? Good night.
No, Mama, don't go, please. Mama, you're turning my world upside down. Look, all of my life, I have tried so hard to live up to your expectations, and I have failed most of the time. But, Mom and God, I try. I'm sorry that I'm not the dutiful daughter that you deserve, Mama, but it's not in my nature.
Oh, Teresita, I've always had your love, Mia. That's always been enough.
This is too hard. Okay? You have been the one person that I can count on to do what's best for me. But you're asking me to just sacrifice everything that I have dreamed of? No, don't do this to me. I'm not like you. I don't have your strength. I need love, Mama. I need Ethan's love.
You're stronger than you think. None of us know how strong we can be until we're tested.
A life without love isn't a life worth living. Don't ask me to do this, Mama. I am begging you. There has to be another way. Whoever's blackmailing you, and I think it's Gwen, has to be appeased another way. I can't give up my dreams.
I'm sorry, Theresa, but there is no other way.
People just don't throw away their lives because of some old vendetta, Mama. Now, is it Gwen? Is she behind this?
I can't say.
I need answers, please.
Theresa. If I could, I would tell you. Believe me, this is for your own good. Just give up Ethan. Move on with your life. Even if it means living alone with your children. Once you make the big break, Mia, it'll be easier for you.
The big break? Even if I wanted to, I couldn't, Mama. I'm still married to Alistair. And if I tell Ethan the truth, Alistair's gonna kill Ethan. He's gonna kill little Ethan. So no, Mama, actually, I am Mrs. Alistair Crane until the day that I die. Or until the day that I kill him. Now, you know what? The only way that I can change this is if I go to Ethan and I tell him the truth about his son, and then he can protect us from Alistair.
That's impossible.
No, and he can protect us from whoever this new threat is. Please, don't ask me to give him up, Mama. I am begging you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Theresa. Asking you to make this sacrifice, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Do you think I would ask this of you if it wasn't absolutely necessary to the life of this family? Mia, what I went through when your father disappeared, I wouldn't wish that on you for anything in the world. But I have to. At least you'll have comfort, Mia, and knowing that your sacrifice was for a reason.
What reason?
I didn't have one, Mia. One day your father was there, and the next day he was gone. I didn't understand. I couldn't cope. But I couldn't just lie in bed feeling sorry for myself. So I learned to live alone. It wasn't easy. But there are compensations. Your work, your children, the church.
So that's what you want from me? To be like a widow, Mama? Always in black? Wearing out my knees, wearing out my rosary while the world just passes me by? You know, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to because Alistair won't let me.
God, Theresa, I wouldn't ask you to do this if it wasn't a matter of life and death. Don't you see that?
Well, just tell me who this person is, Mama. We can fight it. You told me that we can always count on our family, right?
Yes. That's why I'm asking you to give up Ethan for our family. To save our family. Don't you understand?
No, I don't understand, Mama. Please, help me. Help me understand.
I can't. I have to go.
No, don't, please don't. Let's just talk about this, please.
No more, Theresa, please. It's enough. There's no more to say. But if you don't give up Ethan, he'll kill us all, Mia. You think about that.
You gotta tell me, Mom. Please.
I only hope and pray that you die first. So that you don't have to witness your children being killed.
Oh, God. What is going on? And what does this have to do with Mexico? I love you, Ethan. You're the only man that I'll ever love. How am I supposed to live my life without you? How am I supposed to live without hope? But my mother, she seems so sure. I don't know what to do. I can't. I cannot live my life without you. I'm sorry, Mom, but there can't be anything dangerous about love.